This is not okay. This is me putting on all of my defense gear that I had in Outriders, putting on 5 defensive mons on my Trickster, and walking up to a Perfuro and getting one-tapped. The, baby creature in the game, and getting just absolutely demolished. This is me taking off all of my perfectly farmed gear and going in absolutely butt naked into an expedition with way less health and tanking multiple hits from an alpha, multiple alphas. This is fundamentally broken, and today we need to talk about it.
That's alright. Hush.
So for those of you that did not know, Outriders received a big patch on April 30th that on paper looked really good. They had crash fixes, multiplayer fixes, bug fixes, and improvements and optimizations. However, alongside with this patch, they seem to have broken their armor system or just revealed how badly it was coded in the first place. Now, alongside this patch, they fixed the emergency stance bug, which might have been a band-aid on top of everything else that was going on in this game. The emergency stance bug, basically, whenever the mod emergency stance procced, when you drop below 30% health, you would get 65% damage reduction, and it would stay up forever. Now, I'm not advocating that this mod was needed or good, but it seemed to have been kind of a band-aid for the rest of the damage reduction system. Now that that's gone, it's being revealed that things just don't work, and even characters that didn't use emergency stance are still just not having their armor work properly. A big part of this is a lot of the mods in the game for armor do not work. Emergency stance, now fixed, doesn't work at all anymore. You'll see your rock armor apply, but it doesn't actually give you any damage reduction. The best firepower based mod, mitigation from death, when you kill enemies aiming down sights to give yourself around 40k armor, doesn't work on kill mods. The anomaly resistance mods, when you cast abilities give you anomaly resistance, those aren't working. The enemies are bypassing your anomaly resistance. Shields on the Trickster are getting one shot. I have gotten one shot while my shield was full, my shield stayed full, and my character just died. A lot of weird funky things are going on in this game, and a few Redditors have figured out that it may be, in part, due to how the game loads into your armor, and the order that your armor loads in is the order that the game calculates the damage that you take. So, for example, sometimes you'll feel like you're doing fine in this game when you weren't using emergency stance before any of this, and then you'd take a break, you'd come back, and all of a sudden you'd be getting one shot when you joined a new expedition, and that's because of the order that your gear loaded into the game. Now, you can try to control this and understand this by taking off your pieces of gear or using green pieces of gear and then slowly loading in the pieces of gear that you want in the order that you want. I'm not going to pretend to explain that that's needed, and I don't want to tell you guys to be doing that. If you are struggling with survivability right now, try on equipping your gear and re-equipping it for every time you go into an expedition. It's something is not going right here, and I really do hope that Outriders sees that this going on. They have mentioned it, but I hope that they revert back to their old patch while they give themselves times to fix this, because right now it is very frustrating to play Outriders. I have basically just been using anomaly based builds. My Devastator I've been having the most fun on because I still don't die, and that build has a ton of bleed leech, and so that's basically how I keep myself alive. But for all my other builds, I've really been struggling, and it's been really frustrating. And this is where I kind of wanted to open up the conversation about this game, because I really do like Outriders. I really do like this game. I think it has a ton of potential, and unlike other looter shooters in this same genre, like Anthem or like the Avengers game that had a weak end game and needed a 2.0 version and bunches of reworks, this game, in my opinion, besides this armor system, it's a good game. It has all the things that it needs to succeed, but at a baseline level, it just simply hasn't functioned. With the server issues in the beginning, to the character wipes, to the nerfs, and now the defense system just not working, I really am looking forward to the devs getting to the things that we want added onto this game, like being able to get random rolls on legendaries, like non-time based endgame activities, like multiplayer fixes with text chat and being able to queue into certain levels of expeditions or certain tiers. There's so many little things that this game could benefit from and add on to its base, but at the moment, its base, its core, just simply isn't working, and it's extremely frustrating. I want to know if you guys are still playing Outriders, if you're still enjoying it. I'm still enjoying it. I'm just taking a little break from the firepower builds and just rocking my anomaly ones. Still working on my pyromancer, but it's been incredibly frustrating, and I hope that they do fix this, because I really do think that Outriders has a ton of potential, and this could have been one of the best launches had it not been for all of these issues. Guys, that is it for the video. If you're getting one shot, now you know why. Try unequipping and re-equipping your gear, and hopefully they'll get this sorted. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.
I was putting